Hi, I am Dr. Katie Henry, and let's be real, I'm a huge fan of all things the Desire Map and all things created by Danielle Port. So, I want to talk to you guys about the planner, the Desire Map planner. So, the funny thing is, this is the fourth year I've been using these, and I've wavered between the weekly version and the daily version because I'm a recovering perfectionist and extreme type A who is super flowy and spiritual. And so that's why I'm like, do I go with the daily one or do I go with the weekly one? So, like, this is mine from last year, and I got the daily one. And for 2018, I went, and yeah, that's right, I went with the weekly one. And here's why, because the cool thing about this planner is, yes, it's a planner, but for the daily one, I use it as a journal too. And you really get to. First off, let's just talk about this beautiful cover. Oh, the reason why I'm going with the weekly one is because I'm now pretty much location free with my life and my business and everything. So I'm doing a lot of traveling, and this one's a little bit smaller. This guy, it's pretty heavy. It's still gorgeous. So I go with the designed cover. You can get it plain, where it's just black with the gold lettering, which is also gorgeous. But I mean, look at this. I mean, how can you not? And let's be real. I'm also a Desire Map and Fire Starter session facilitator. So this is something that I do every day, obviously, but I also ask my clients to do this. And I ask anyone who really wants to tune into their desires. What do I do to feel the way I want to feel? And the cool thing about this journal is you get that question reminded to you all the time. It's got beautiful tabs for each month, and then, you have a right standard, calendar, but of course, it has things like when the sun enters into different phases, when there's a new moon, when there's a full moon. I mean, then like typical holidays and all that kind of stuff. But this is the best part, is these beautiful soul prompts that Danielle provides. And what do you get to change? What are you grateful for? And then really tuning into, what are your core desired feelings? What do you want? So each month you ask yourself those questions. And she has this beautiful thing to start the beginning of the year with. And then each month you just check in. So whether you're having the daily option or the weekly option, you get to check in. And then every day, the best part is, like, you can ask yourself, and it's written here, what are three things that get to be done this week? And it's focusing on three things versus like this laundry list of like, oh, yes, I must do this task and this task and this task. So you see the difference. And like you can see some of the stuff that I've written out. This is, each day I look at, what do I want? How do I want to feel? There's soul prompts. There's your quote unquote schedule. There's the to do list if you want. There's the gratitude and what you want to change, the stop doing list. This is in the daily version. So in the weekly version, it's less detailed because, it's 2 pages for the week. So it really depends on how you set up your life, how you work. And the cool thing is that there's an option for each type of person. There are times where I need the detail in this and I work through it. And like I said, I use it kind of like a journal. And then other times I have my older version. It's in storage. Sorry, guys, I'm traveling. Otherwise, I would pull that out and show you from 2 years ago when I had the weekly version. And it was just little jots here and there. But in both options, you have this self reflection time each month to tune back into, what are your core desired feelings? What do you want? How do you want to feel? Where do you get to shift? What do you want to do differently? All sorts of beautiful prompts. And like, the fun thing about the pages, I'll just kind of flip through these so you guys can see. I love to write in different colored pens, purple, pink, whatever, and do pretty ink pens. None of it bleeds. It's beautiful paper. The covering is gorgeous. And the thing I love about this is it's not really just a planner. It's a way to connect to your desires and your soul and your truth and what I call your joy. So why not get a planner that does so much more than just, yes, I'm doing these tasks today? Because anyone can do that. But this asks powerful questions. It gets you to dive deeper and it gets you to connect to your feelings and to ask yourself how you want to feel. Because I believe that when we connect to our desires and how we want to feel, we connect to our soul, we connect to our truth, and we connect to our joy. So go grab your Desire Map planner. I can hook you up with all the things Desire Map, Danielle Laporte. If you have any questions about the planner, about any of the programs, about any of her books, let me know. I'm a proud facilitator of her work and I adore Danielle. And I have had the beautiful opportunity to meet her and her team, and they are all incredible souls. There is so much hard work and dedication and beauty that goes into creating something like this and all of her work. So why not get a planner from somebody who cares deeply than, just picking something up at CVS or Staples or wherever you get your planners or your local place. Get it from somebody who cares deeply and from a space that is so beautiful with how it looks. And most importantly, it's so beautiful with how it makes you feel. So go do something that brings you joy. This planner will bring you joy. I love you guys so much. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment below this video, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions you have. Again, my name is Dr. Katie Henry, and my clients call me the Joy Whisperer. So go do something today that brings you joy and decide to live fueled by joy. Love you.